as a cultural practitioner.
The three-day event featured key speakers, including Minister for Justice and Constitutional Affairs Norbert Mao, Honorable Justice Patrick Tabaro, State Minister for Children Affairs Baramba Rugahara, among others. The symposium has been an eye-opener to discuss the importance of protecting cultural heritage and promoting local intellectual property in the digital age.
Fortunately, the principles are still known and they are available. It is a question of imparting knowledge of those systems in our people, our children, as they grow up. In other words, make African culture part and parcel of modern education.
Saying that cultural education is very important in being able to go back to those values that we espouse and that we talk about as Ugandans. For the panel that was here earlier, they were saying that Uganda is younger than the kingdoms. So, but we only talk about Uganda, and of course, because we are a country, but our cultures existed way before these geographical locations.
The symposium also explored strategic policy interventions to accelerate Uganda's science, technology, and innovation sector. The discussion is also centered around the role of kingdoms in policy and development, as well as the preservation of cultural heritage in private hands.
Probably means that at some stage policy will be determined or dictated based on the interests of native communities, which will probably be articulated and or mediated through native institutions and customary institutions. We get native institutions into parliament, but the proper question must be, what should our democracy look like, and what should our representative legislature look like?
We only use these artists to mobilize for political work. We are not using the artists who can easily come and spread the PDM program to the common man. So we need to change that mindset. Culture and creative industry should be part of the PDM mobilization and all these other mobilization. So that
the symposium addressed culture and digital future, and the attendance of Minister for Justice and Constitutional Affairs Norbert Mao emphasized the relevance of kingdoms in policy and development in Uganda.
Consequences of disruption. So it requires energy, which can only come from the state through a unified approach. So those of you who are here should rally around the Honorable MP here to put pressure on us, because we specialize in ignoring things. So we need a central body to reclaim these cultural expressions, and we must go to the greatest length to assert our right to what is ours.
The symposium raised the need for inclusive laws and policies, leveraging technology to preserve cultural heritage and promoting collaboration between policymakers, storytellers, and cultural leaders. Robert Katamba, UBC News.